Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a story that honestly feels like it was ripped straight out of a Hollywood movie script. We are tracing the complete, unbelievable life story of Lionel Messi. It starts with a small, working-class kid just kicking a makeshift paper ball around the unpaved streets of Rosario, Argentina, and takes us all the way to the absolute pinnacle of global football. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Because before the Ballon d'Ors and the billions of adoring fans, Messi was just a tiny, fragile 5-year-old sitting quietly on the bench in Rosario. He was basically invisible to his coach. But his grandmother, Celia, she saw something no one else did. When the team was short a player, she literally demanded the coach put him in. Her exact words were, "He can play." And man, the minute that ball touched his feet, he just came alive. Section 1. The Boy from Rosario. So by the time he was 12, his local youth coaches were throwing their hands up, saying they literally couldn't teach him anything else because he just knew it all. But his journey hit a massive, devastating roadblock in 1999. At age 11, Messi was diagnosed with growth hormone deficiency, or GHD. Basically, his pituitary gland wasn't releasing enough growth hormone, which threatened to completely derail not just his football dreams, but his overall physical development and health. And this brilliantly illustrates just how drastic the situation was. Without treatment, doctors expected him to max out at maybe 4 feet, 7 inches. He was already lagging a good 40 centimeters behind kids his own age. Daily injections of human growth hormone were absolutely crucial for him to reach his eventual height of 5 feet 7 inches. The catch? The treatment cost a staggering $1,500 every single month. To put that into perspective, his dad, Jorge, was a steelworker. Money was so tight that their broken-down Renault 12 sometimes didn't even have petrol to drive Leo to training. After a couple of years, the family's options simply ran dry. There was no money left. Desperate to keep his treatment going, a 13-year-old Messi flew all the way to Spain for a trial at FC Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy. Think about the pressure. His entire healthy life was on the line, but he showed zero nerves. He completely wowed the coaches in just 2 minutes, and the agreement to sign him and pay for his medical treatments, it was hashed out over dinner and famously written directly on a paper napkin. A real game changer. Section 2. The Barcelona era. With his health secured, he absolutely unleashed his potential at Barcelona. The numbers are just staggering. After his first team debut at 16, he went on to score 672 goals and win 35 total trophies. But honestly, it was how he played that captivated the world. He used this low center of gravity to weave through defenders with impossible dribbling, mind-bending vision, and totally precise passing. He defined modern football, giving everything to the club with his incredibly humble but lethal style, which is exactly why 2021 was such a massive shock. Out of nowhere, Barcelona simply couldn't afford to keep him due to strict La Liga financial rules. And get this, Messi even agreed to slash his own salary by 50% just to stay, but it still wasn't enough. In a totally heart-wrenching press conference, a tearful Messi broke down in front of his teammates, admitting to the world that he and his family never wanted to leave. Section 3. Heartbreak and the U-turn.
Now, as spectacular as his club career was, his time playing for the Argentine national team was, for a long time, defined by pure agony. It's a stark contrast, but essential to understanding his story. Between 2007 and 2016, Messi dragged Argentina to 4 major international finals, and they suffered heartbreak in all of them. The psychological weight of carrying an entire football-obsessed nation on his shoulders was just becoming unbearable. The breaking point finally came in June 2016. After missing a crucial penalty in a shootout against Chile, Messi completely shattered. The team's strength coach actually found him at 2 a.m., just sitting alone in front of his locker, crying uncontrollably. He was so incredibly distraught that he shocked the entire world by announcing his immediate retirement from international football. He literally said, "This is not for me."
Let's move to and see how this builds, because what happened next was nothing short of incredible. A global movement erupted overnight. No te vayas, Leo. Don't go, Leo. Fans were literally out in the streets begging him to stay. Recognizing this profound, overwhelming love from his country, Messi made a dramatic U-turn just 2 months later. He decided he would rather try to fix things from the inside than watch from the outside. Section 4. Ultimate World Cup Glory. Returning to the national team set the absolute perfect stage for poetic redemption arc. In 2021, he finally broke the 28-year curse, defeating Brazil to win the Copa America. But the crowning ultimate achievement? That came in 2022.
Messi led Argentina to FIFA World Cup glory in Qatar, lifting the one massive trophy that had always managed to elude him.
Now, this wasn't just some fairy tale magic. It was sheer tactical brilliance by coach Lionel Scaloni. Scaloni realized they couldn't just play fast and direct with a veteran Messi, so they built a highly specific system tailored directly to him. The plan: recover the ball within 3 to 5 seconds, prevent counterattacks, and basically surround him with players who let him play his own comfortable, magical brand of football. And you know what's beautiful? Amidst all the chaos of winning the World Cup, the flashing cameras and the roaring crowds, Messi kept his most famous tradition alive. Every single time he scores, he raises his hands and points up to the sky. It's for his grandmother, Celia, the woman who advocated for him on that dusty pitch when he was just 5 years old, but who passed away when he was 10. Everything he is, he dedicates to her. Section 5. Cementing the GOAT Legacy. So the crucial point is, with the World Cup finally secured, Messi's massive global impact extends far, far beyond the pitch. Known for his super disciplined family life and huge charity efforts, his recent move to Major League Soccer triggered what everyone's calling the Messi effect. He literally transformed Inter Miami into a billion-dollar franchise overnight, doubling ticket prices and sending Apple TV subscriptions through the roof. It is a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Now he's gearing up for what many believe is his last dance, dubbed El Último Tango. Brands like Adidas are bringing his incredible story full circle, looking all the way back to his teenage debut in 2006. He's preparing to potentially play in his 6th World Cup in 2026. Talk about insane longevity, right? He's combining modern football with a rich, generation-spanning history. Think about it. From a tiny boy in Rosario facing a really daunting medical diagnosis to the undisputed greatest of all time, he faced forced club exits, agonizing national defeats, and the crushing weight of global expectations. And he overcame absolutely all of it. As we watch him prepare for his final tango, ask yourself, what does his unbelievable journey teach us about perseverance, hard work, and the absolute power of never giving up? Thanks for joining us for this explainer. Keep learning and keep pushing forward.